emotions, babe. Goodbye.
It's coming around town with my fucking whereabouts and a doubt. Gonna get it, so you son of a bitches don't dump. You're gonna get rid of one. Creep.
Yeah.
I have to say...
Prosecco!
Did you know that showbiz is literally in Jake Gyllenhaal's veins? Is it true that he is the inspiration behind some Taylor Swift's breakup songs? Do you know the real reason Jake didn't get the role of Spider-Man? The true or false game is back, and it is time for Jake Gyllenhaal's True Fans Test. Jake Gyllenhaal was only 11 years old when he made it to his first big screen role in the movie City Slickers. The boy made himself a household name worldwide and appeared in various films since then, from October Sky to Zodiac. But is it just his boy next door charm and perfect face, or is there something even more? Let's say his genes? Rumor has it that Jake Gyllenhaal descended from Swedish nobility. Do you think it is true? Jake's father, Steven, is a film director and poet. His mom, Naomi, is a screenwriter and director, and his sister, Maggie, is an actress. No wonder Jake decided to follow this star power footsteps. But here is something even more. Back in 1652, Jake's ancestor was knighted by Queen Christina for being brave during the war that took place in Europe for a long 30 years. Since then, every member of his family carries the noble title. So, it is true that Jake, his sister, and his father are all in the Swedish book of noble lineage. Speaking of Jake's noble last name that was given to his heroic ancestor, it is safe to say that we are doing something wrong when pronouncing it. Jake is half Swedish, and at the time when his ancestor was knighted, adding Swedish word for golden, Gyllen, was a pretty common thing. So, is it true that we all actually pronounce his name not really correctly? Well, we normally say Gyllenhaal, but it is false. The correct variant would be Gyllenhaalen.
The name Gyllenhaal, I never know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is a Swedish name, is it not?
It is a Swedish name.
So-
The only two places that is pronounced correctly, my last name, is in Sweden and in IKEA.
IKEA. Gyllenhaal.
Oh, so good.
Taylor Swift and Jake Gyllenhaal dated only for a few months, and their infamous relationship ended shortly after the pair spent Thanksgiving with Jake's family. Jake obviously broke Taylor's heart, and fans are pretty sure that some of her breakup songs were inspired by Jake, especially the song All Too Well. The lyrics sing, "Left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now." So, is it true that Jake was the one who she sings about, and is it true that Maggie, Jake's sister, has Taylor's scarf in her house?
Is it true that Taylor Swift left her scarf at your house once?
I am in the dark about the scarf.
Okay.
It's totally possible. I don't know.
It is definitely true that All Too Well was about Jake, but as for the scarf, it is a dark secret. But if you have your own thoughts on this mystery scarf, you can leave your comments in the comment section down below. Many of Jake's fans know that Jake almost got the role of Spider-Man when Tobey Maguire injured himself during filming for Seabiscuit. But why didn't we eventually see Jake wearing a Spidey mask? Is it true that the filmmakers just didn't want Jake's appearance to overwhelm the story, and Peter himself?
I think you almost played Spider-Man at one point. Is that true?
I don't know if there's every single kid has almost played Spider-Man.
False! However, Jake did almost play Spider-Man, and he was in the running with a number of other actors to potentially replace Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2. He was the one who was chosen to play the role of Spider-Man, and he even started to prep for the role. But in the end, Tobey got back to filming as he managed to heal during that time, and he returned for duty.
Oh my God! No! You're not gonna eat it! You can't eat it!
Did you know all these facts? Have you answered every single question correctly? And now, can you be called a real Gyllenhaal-y? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Watch our next quiz about your favorite celebrity.